What's up, guys? Welcome back to my On My Grind podcast. Back with Sammy. What's up, man? How you
What's
been?
happening? I'm good, man. How about you?
I'm good, bro. Just doing my thing, working out, working.
Same. I just kind of came off of a you kind of knew, but for like almost a month I was on a grave shift. It flipped me upside down. Working at night, starting at midnight, getting off 8:30 in the morning was kind of cool because like no distractions. So like I'm on a couple text threads. So throughout the day I'm getting texts. So there was none of that happening. So working all night would go by fast. It's kind of cool. Then I'd go home, shower, try and lay down, get 2 hours of sleep, wake up, can't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
There was a couple of days I literally went on 2 hours of sleep because I could not go back to sleep.
Did that affect your game, do you think?
I think it might have, but then there was something on the contrary. Is I was actually going. So what I would do is I'd come home. Typically, I work out in the morning or prior to my work shift, right? So then I'm waking up, coffee, out the door, going fasted. So now that I was doing that, I would come home, sleep, wake up, piddle around, and then I would take my daughter to work. She started at 4, so we'd leave about 3:30. I'd take her to work, and then I go straight to the gym. But I would eat an hour before, so I was going fueled. So the difference,
Okay.
I found out the difference of eating fueled over eating fasted.
Oh yeah,
Huge difference in just the energy of lifting and pushing more, and I felt like the gains were more. So it was like almost like a give and take,
right.
and I actually like it. So now I'm kind of switching it into the routine. I'll go a couple days in the morning, a couple days in the afternoon. There'll be a couple days where I do both in the morning, where I'll go in, smash core, and then I'll come and do a lift in the afternoon.
Yeah, no. So I whenever I do a cheat meal, I specifically do it before a heavy day.
Okay.
Just to get my calorie intake up.
Yeah.
But I definitely notice a difference if I eat breakfast. Like that's what today I ate breakfast.
Before
so
you
after
went?
this, I'm gonna go hit the gym.
Oh, that's right. You're going after.
And then I should be able to smash shoulders pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Yeah. I did notice. And then kind of weird too is you've seen when we going over there in the morning, nobody in there. You see the same couple faces, and then you're kind of in your own little world.
Yeah.
Minus, the hey or, handshake.
Yep.
But you're in your own little world, and it's just you and yourself. In the evening time or the afternoon time, you're going and it's a packed gym.
It's too much, man.
It is, you see the pajama pants and the, the groups of 4 or 5, high schoolers, and hey, at least they're in there. That's what I say. At least they're in there, but then you got to kind of pick and choose. Okay, I want to hit this. That's not available. Okay, do I sit there and wait, or do I go hit this? And so there was that scenario,
right.
But more people in there, and you see people kind of doing one of these, so it makes you push a little bit more.
Oh yeah,
it's almost like working out with a partner, where a partner's kind of pushing you. So I was working out with partners that I wasn't working out with because they were just there, and I was like, I felt myself like pushing harder.
Oh yeah, because you had a little audience.
A little audience, sure. Yeah. So it was like a little bit different. So I'm gonna transition a little bit.
Well, that's why I feel that way whenever I record. I haven't recorded in a couple of weeks, but like if I record a set, I'm like, man, this one better be fucking good. If I'm
and that was too what was bothering me, because obviously in the morning I don't have a problem. I'm pulling out my tripod. I'm not bothering anybody. A lot of the people there in the mornings are kind of doing the same thing, but in the evening times I wasn't pulling out my tripod. There was just too many. I'd get the little magnet one, but then there's only so many places you can really stick that magnet and be able to get it to get your spot. So I'd go in, and instead of me shooting like 1 or 2 sets of like each of the moves I was doing and kind of cutting that and putting that on like a video or 2 videos for my TikTok, I'd go in and I'd maybe get 1 or 2 sets.
Right.
And then I was changing. So then I would kind of show that whole set instead of cutting it up and putting a little compilation together. I would then just show that one set, and I wouldn't cut it so much. I would leave it a little bit to where kind of walking up, getting ready to get it. And then after that set, like the,
right.
Where you weren't seeing. So it was a little bit of a change. It was kind of crazy because I was getting some good feedback from it. I was getting maybe more views and more likes. So it made me think, I was like, was I not doing good before by cutting up?
Really?
Things?
I would have thought that. I would have thought that the compilations would have been better.
Yeah, but it's the internet, man. You have no idea, what you're gonna get, at all. Even a funny one. I was in the corner where you go do your landmine stuff.
Yeah.
And I was doing legs, so I was going to do some RDLs and some sumo squats and stuff. And I was setting up my camera. It was in the morning the other day, and Abraham was there. So he was on the end bench, and he's strong, man.
He's strong.
He's got some strength, and obviously he was strong because he had to carry. He carried a lot of weight for a really long time. So I was getting my camera set up, and I seen him just lean back. So I was like, hey, you guys got to check out my boy over here, Abraham.
I saw that post.
Yeah. So man, that post got like over 3,000 views.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, on my stuff, not me, and I get that many views. I was tripping. I was a little bit like, what the heck? People, give me that. But hey, at the end of the day, man, I'm supporting another lifter and somebody that has done amazing things.
Yeah,
I mean, he's lost over 300 pounds, and he's got 2 shows coming up, man. And
is one of them in Texas, right?
I think he has one in Texas and one in Canada.
Oh shit!
He's doing one in Canada.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's strong as fuck.
Yeah.
I see him live like God.
Yeah,
damn, dude.
Oh, I watched him the other day. He was on the landmine, but the machine that's over at the far end, the one that's got the where you put the weight right on the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
He had like 7 plates on there, and I sat there. I was like, okay, I gotta watch. And then you could see him. He was just really, really like focusing. And then I watched him go to pull, and he was like, no, and he kicked off a couple. And he was like, sometimes you got to try, and sometimes, but I was just like, I wouldn't attempt that. Like, I think I've attempted maybe 5, and that's heavy,
right?
So, but man, it was crazy. My daughter told me the next day, she's like, did you see how many views you got? And I was like, what? And I was like, am I in? And she was like, well, the one you posted to your friend. I'm like, what the hell?
That's awesome, dude.
I'm like, Abraham, I need you to post me now, see what happens. So, but yeah, man, just the change, sometimes change is good. We need to change. Like sometimes we get in that, autopilot type of frame of mind, which, there's really nothing wrong with it. You can get through life like that, but you're going to get through like this, and I think like me, we gotta have progress. I want progress. So that change was good. I think the change was good. The lack of sleep sucked. By the end of the week, I would finally catch up, and it would figure out. And then the week had come, and it's like, screw it all up again.
Right. Right. So, well, my little change. I just started going to a different gym, the Cadence one, and I just cut out. Well, you were there. The tattoos I got.
So
I can't do the sauna right now, so I just started doing. Freaking Stairmaster, man.
Okay.
Oh my God. Just the worst.
Yeah. But I used to do it when I was younger. I used to do that. And I had a buddy that we worked out with, and we'd compete on how many floors we can get. Now I look at it, I'm scared.
It sucks.
I'm just like, I don't want to do it.
I don't want to do it. I just get on there. I'm like, let's get to 100 floors. 100 floors. That's once I get to 100.
Are you sitting there watching it, or are you trying to zone out and just go? And then
I try to zone out, but it's right there, man.
Yeah, you don't put nothing over it, a towel or nothing?
I should.
Yeah, try it. And then like just kind of lock into the TVs or something like that. Or you wear music? You wear headphones?
During cardio, I do, but I started listening to audiobooks recently.
Okay. How's that going? Are you retaining like what you're hearing while you're working out?
Honestly, man, I've had some meetings this week, and I think the audiobook, because the book I'm listening to is called Ego is the Enemy.
Okay.
And it
just the sound of that right there.
It just talks about, staying really humble. And, if you're going to get to the top, you're going to go through shit.
Yeah.
If you really want to get to the top, you're going to get pushed down by other people.
Yeah.
But you can't let them win.
Yeah.
So, and like
determination, perseverance, all that stuff has to come.
That, and just not letting yourself defeat yourself also is the kind of the main thing that I've been listening to. And
nice.
I was like, man, this was the perfect week for me to listen to this shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Cause I had some meetings go for like the future of the clinic and stuff like that. And some adjustments I need to do. And then it helped me. There was a patient complaint, and this guy kind of gave it to me over the phone. And I just said, you know, man, I appreciate your constructive criticism. I'm going to take ownership on that, and we're going to fix it.
Nice.
I appreciate that.
Nice.
And his response was, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I'm sure his tone came down.
Oh yeah,
quite a bit.
Well, I said, hey man, what's going on? And then he told me, and then I said, you know what? You're right. We could have done better.
Wow.
We could have done better. I could have done better.
Yeah.
I need to do better. We need to do better.
And with stuff like this, we will.
Yeah. And I said, that's why I said, thank you.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's exactly it right there.
I needed to hear that. So now we're going to go back to my team and we're going to fix this. So I appreciate you. And that's when he's like, oh shit.
Yeah. People don't think they're going to get a reaction. Like they think they're just going to get the combative bass because you hit somebody with that and you're like, oh, you're ready for them to come back. And then that's where their minds are blown when you're like, you're right.
You're right, dude. You know what? We need to do better.
Yeah.
So that's helped a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to, the hard part is to stay in that mindset.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to obviously keep doing the audiobooks and listen to those kind of messages or even podcasts.
Yeah.
And then that's why just going to church too helps with that a lot.
Absolutely.
It just kind of, it brings me back down after a tough week.
Yeah. How was it? How would you think of that band of brothers that we went to?
Oh, dude, that was
That's
awesome,
good, huh?
man. That was like, I was like, that guy's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That's the one where he talked about the Timothy, the No Excuses.
No Excuses.
That was the No Excuses one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so good.
That was great.
It felt like that hit hard.
And just being surrounded by so many different men of God there, you know, and then it was cool. We were sitting there for breakfast and we had that one kid come sit down with us. And, you know, like I said, it probably if I was in the real world, I'd be like, but you know.
Yeah. Actually, I saw him 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
He was like walking by and I was like, hey man. And he's like, oh, hey, what's up, man?
Nice. Yeah.
We made it back. And then I actually was like, hey man, do you want to check out the second episode that I have? I sent it to him. He messaged me back. He's like, dude, I love Sam's story.
That's awesome.
I forgot to tell you that.
That's awesome, man. So, yeah, that was super cool. I thought that experience was cool. I appreciate you accepting the invite to go with me and my buddy Tom too. It was tugging on my heart. When I heard about it, I told my wife, she was like, you should go. I said, I think I will. And I think I'm going to invite a couple people.
Yeah, man, that was cool.
And of course I would love to invite more, but then you do that. And then it's like, you might not get all of it out of it, you know? So I kept it. I felt like I kept it small enough, kept it small enough to where it was like, I was able to, you know, have that conversation, you know, between us. And then I noticed like me and Tom were talking and you and it.
Yeah.
What was his name? You remember?
Fuck. Kyle or Kel. Start with a K. God
okay.
I'm so bad.
But I was like, and I seen you guys talking. I was like, man, it was super cool. So
yeah.
What do you think of the church? What do you think of Church LB in a whole?
Well,
that day, I mean to cut you off, but that day was fire, man. Michael came with absolute fire.
Well, each one that I've gone to has been pretty fire.
Yeah.
Benny's good too.
Yeah.
I like Benny. And
really straightforward too.
His son, what's his son's name?
BJ. Benny Jr.
He was good.
Yeah. He blew me away because he typically comes out and he does kind of the intro, you know, and does the tithing and stuff like that. And when I seen him kind of staying up there, I could tell he was up there a little bit longer. And then I was like, all right, we're gonna get a little BJ today.
The message.
Yeah, you're getting the message. And man, the way he brought it, I was like, oh man. I told my wife, I was like, I didn't even know he had it in him. But to hear his story, he grew up in the church. Like he was there 2003. He was born, I think 2003 or into 2002. So he's grown up. That church has grown with him.
Right.
So,
right. And then his message, I liked his message about giving people a chance.
Yeah.
You know, because that's where he said that's why he's here. People gave him a chance.
Absolutely, man.
So that's the one I was like, all right, this one I need to start giving people. And that's what I did at work. You know, I did. I'm trying to, and it's the problem right now is I'm so busy, but I'm still trying to make sure I give the same amount of effort and time to each and every person. You know, nobody's a favorite.
No,
not in my clinic. If you like the way I treat, you know, somebody's like a physician or somebody's friend or you know,
be the same.
That's the way I treat my little old lady. You know,
it's a good way to be. It's a good way to
the same. It's hard to keep that consistency, man.
It really is. Because I mean, even me too in the trade, you know, I get guys that work for me, and you got guys that you can tell within the first half of a day that they're there working for you. Like just this week, I've gotten 4 new guys that I've never met before. And they come out and I got to line them out, tell them, you know, the procedures of what we're doing and this and that. And then within the first half a day, I can tell whether they kind of have it, if they have the hustle and the mindset of knowing what we're doing. And then some of them don't. So then it's like those ones you got to kind of like watch a little bit and then kind of coach them or guide them a little bit. And I got one yesterday. And at the end of the day, I just told him, I said, hey, man, good job today. I said, I'm always watching. I watch everything. You might not notice, but I watch everything and I see that you have it. So do me a favor, just keep up that intensity. He's like, oh, man, thank you. And so I'm hoping that resonated with him. And then that just next week, it's just like, he's going, you know. Yeah. I don't want to blow him up. I just want to tell him I notice and I appreciate it. Lead by example.
Right. And some people need different kinds of coaching. Like some of my hires needed like weeks of coaching for me to feel comfortable with them. Yeah. My current one that I have, after like the first few days, I was like, she's got it.
Got it.
I said,
that's a good feeling.
I was like,
it takes some weight off your shoulders.
I was like, oh, thank God. She's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. I got the first 2 guys I got. So I'm a carpenter. So we're doing a mental health facility right now. We're building 3 brand new buildings on this existing campus. Obviously there's a budget, right? We were talking about budgets a little while ago. We have a budget. So there's, you know, so much footage and stuff that has to happen. And obviously the first day you got orientation, you got checking out the job, so on and so forth. I need basically between 2 guys, I need like 45 to 48 sticks of top track. A stick is 10 foot. So basically 450 feet to 480 feet a day per guy. I can't tell them this is what you have to get, but budget wise, when I break it down, this is what I need. Mm-hmm. First day, they got 15. So I was like, all right, that was first day. So then the next day, basically 15 again. And I was like, this is not going to cut it. Like they're not even getting a third. So then I mentioned it at the end of the day. And then the next morning, which was yesterday morning, I said, hey man, what do I need to do for you to make it to where you can get closer to this budget? I can't tell you it's a quota that I need, but it's the budget. Like the budget is where I make money. The job is going to make money if I hit budget, or it's going to lose money if I don't. And right now at 15 sticks, I'm not going to make money. Mm-hmm. And then it comes down on me because I'm the leader of the job. So they did better yesterday. Not quite there, but better. So as long as I'm gaining speed, then I can work with it.
As long as there's progress.
As long as there's progress. But I can't have like 2 or 3 a day progress. Like I need to get a jump of, you know, double. I need 30, you know, by like Monday, and then we'll get a little bit more. But yeah, enough about work.
Yeah, no, for sure. Well, let's get back. I know you wanted to talk about, I guess we can talk about like going back to excuses, man. And I know you wanted to talk about kind of the reasons why because you know, last time you were on, you were talking about the show that you were going to do.
Yeah.
And kind of the story on like why you had to kind of, I'm going to say not quite, but push back the date.
Exactly. Right? Yeah. Postpone it.
Postpone
a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, I was planning for a show. It's actually next weekend. I do want to go. It's a Samson production. In my mind, and you know what? In my mind, I wasn't like, I want to go do the show and try and win. It was more like the experience. I want to go through the show for the experience and then just the industry. I love it. This fitness industry. So then you make new connections. So I was like, I don't need help. I've already gotten to this point kind of by myself and just watching content and trying trial and error on different things. So I kept that mindset. Like I actually did talk to somebody about training me, and he was willing. And I went and worked out one weekend, so a Saturday and then a Sunday. It was a good workout, but it was way too long. Like we were at the gym for like 4+ hours. Yeah. And it was just way too long. And it was like right in the middle of my day on Saturday and Sunday, which takes away from my family life. And good thing is I have a understanding family. They understand I have a goal, but then still at the end of the day, I have that in my mind. Like I'm at work all week.
Yeah.
And then that week, that time is family time. And it's like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't be there from 8:30 till 1 o'clock on a Saturday and then do it again on Sunday. So I decided, you know what, let me just do this by myself. Let me just keep doing what I've been doing. And then I started getting this, reservations of being nervous and like having these thoughts of jumping and standing on stage, and had not been like really coached and prepped in a certain way. And then feel like I just would clam up. I did it one time, actually karaoke, where I stood up there and I'm looking at everybody and the words were just jumbling, and I just like got 3 words out and I just stopped and I set the mic down and I walked away.
Kind of like an 8 Mile. Like,
I felt like this big, you know what I mean? So that like that little feeling came into my mind, like right there, and I was like, all right, I didn't prepare myself, and I made an excuse. So I'm not doing one because it's something I really want to do. I love this. I love this industry. I love what I'm doing. I plan on being a part of this industry as long as I absolutely can. So I will be doing a show this year. And I will be getting some assistance. I have a couple people that are willing to, even via just like a check-in. It don't even have to be in person all the time, because I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do.
right.
And I see changes in my body all the time. So that's working out. But it's the presence of what it is that a show brings, and the mental aspect of it. So I plan on going to the show next week to go watch. I want to go check it out. And then Jay Cutler actually has one the following week at the South Point.
No shit.
And I just told my guy about it the other day. He's like, I know Jay. And I was like, for real? Do you know Jay? He's like, I'm going to call him tonight. And I was like, get us some tickets. he's like, we'll go. We'll go.
Awesome,
so
bro.
yeah, if I can somehow slide some tickets, man, if you want to go.
Hell yeah, I'd go to that. I saw Jay Cutler at the LVAC in Summerlin one time. And so my roommate at the time, Keith, he works at a Summerlin clinic, and we were there. And he looks at me and he goes, I'm going to try to get him to be his therapist. And I was like, what? I was like, I'm going to go talk to him.
Really?
I was like, he's a confident dude, man.
Yeah.
So I was just like, if anybody's going to do it, that's you.
It'll be him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So he went up to him. He's like, hey, man, here's my card. I'm a physical therapist. I'd love to dry needle treat you. And, he never called him back, but hey.
He was willing to walk up and do that.
Yeah, he don't give a shit.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I saw him.
I'm sure Jay has plenty of those resources, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He had a little entourage around. Like, I think it was just people around him just to have people away so he can, like, work out properly.
Crowd control, in a sense.
Yeah, and you couldn't. He wore a ton of baggy clothes, so you couldn't even see his, like, true physique. He was probably just hiding it.
Remember the stuff like back from the 80s and 90s, the workout clothes were like the big like colorful pants and the big shirts, and you couldn't really tell. And now look, you know what I mean? Like me, I'd rather wear something that shows.
That's what I'm saying.
Shows
man.
The physique.
The only time
my inseams are 5.5s now. There's a guy at the gym, I swear his are only 2. I'm like, come on, dude.
I know, man. Well, that's why. I told you earlier, legs is that's why I wear sweatpants right now, because I was like, I don't like my legs. That's why I want to get a tattoo on my quads, but I was like, I want to get a little bigger before I do that, because if I'm going to be wearing shorts too much.
There you go.
Right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, I got with the girl you showed me.
Yeah, Berlin.
Yeah, I see her next month.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. She's so talented.
Yeah, she's
really talented for her age. Great shop. You guys looking for a shop in Vegas, or anybody out in Vegas, man, go see my people at Gold Souls Tattoo and Piercing in Henderson. I popped in last week?
Friday 13th, man.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
They're always doing cool stuff on Fridays. It ended up being Friday the 13th. And it was funny because you were saying that you and her were just talking about me, and
Dude. Well, she asked me, she said, have I worked with you before? And I said, no, Sam sent me. Sam Anderson. She goes, oh, okay. And then I said, I think that's him right there, actually. Oh, yep, there he is. He's always stopping by.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, if I'm in between, I'm on my way home and somebody not worried about getting home right away, I always stop. And I'm there probably 3-4 days a week for half hour to an hour.
it was good energy actually.
No, it's a really good shop.
That's
good
why
shop.
I liked
Everybody's cool, super cool.
They're super chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to.
Are you going to get what you were going to get fixed or touched up, or are you getting something new?
Something else, and then I'll get it touched up later. I want to get a Spider-Man tattoo.
Okay.
Right here.
The one that you had showed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is sick.
Yeah, I can't wait, dude.
Yeah. And I like the way she said we can kind of make it a little bit more like what she said. I don't remember the exact words, but not like personable, but like tweak it a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. You know? I mean, I expect
that way you're taking that same picture that's already a picture, but you're taking the concept and then letting an artist.
Yeah, do her thing.
She's an artist.
Yeah, I want her to do her thing, but this is the photo or the energy, the look that I want.
Yeah.
But she can change it.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, have fun.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That should be a good one to post
Oh, for sure.
Advertise. It should come out well.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it, man.
Awesome.
I'm excited about it.
And speaking of that, like you were saying, you can't do the sauna. I've been wanting to get some work, but now that it's coming into summer and pool season, we do the pool a lot. So no tattoos. So I'm going to start making my appointments for right after summer and go in and start getting blasted again. Go through the winter with the healing process, and then that way next year. But I want to go get them right now, and then I was like, why did I wait? Why did I wait so long?
Yeah, so the one I'm going to have with her in April is probably the last one I'm going to have until maybe November.
Got it.
October, November.
Yeah.
Because then I'll be by May. By the end of May, it'll be healed.
Yeah.
And then the rest of summer.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Just.
You putting any color in it?
Red.
Red.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
The Spider-Man
pop.
red. Yeah, it'll pop right here.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sick. I can't wait to see it.
Dude, oh man.
Ink therapy.
Ink therapy, dude. Wait, ink and iron.
Ink and iron. Man, that's it. Ink and iron. So super cool.
Heavenly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But real quick, back to the show, man. I plan on doing it, and you were telling, the message that we had that day about excuses, eliminate the excuses. And it was funny because right after that, I was like, man, I made an excuse. I did it.
You did. You called yourself out, man.
I called myself out, and
that's awesome.
Like, yeah. Sometimes you got to do it, and don't let that. Okay, now I'm just going to do it so I don't have an excuse. Like it happened, and mentally, I have to accept.
You just get back to the drawing board.
Get back to the drawing board, and then accept help. As men, I know me. I'm a proud A-type personality, and not to say I don't take advice from people, but I don't like to ask for help.
That's the ego right there, brother.
Yeah. So sometimes you gotta kind of leave that at the door.
Yeah.
And
that's
and as men, like if another man were to come and ask you for help, man, you have to take it as like a real big sign of respect and stuff.
Absolutely.
That this man is asking you for help, and then don't just let it feed your ego, but help that person, man. Help that person. So that's where I'm at. That's where my drawing board is going.
Yeah. So. That goes back to the ego, man. The ego can be your worst enemy. Thinking, oh, I got this. I don't need any help. It's like, nah, man, to get to where you want to be at.
We all need help.
You're going to get pulled up. Right.
Yep.
And that includes the people that are around you too.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Do
you ever catch yourself around certain people that you've noticed that kind of feed your ego, and you're like, I need to kind of stay away from it, from this energy?
Yeah. I can see it. I can a couple little things just pop into my head, like, yeah, and you have to steer away from them. You just steer away from them. Even like the bad things, like you start putting yourself around people that are kind of negative, it rubs off on you. You start having that little bit of negative attitude. So you are what you put yourself around, what you surround yourself. It's just like your food, what you're intaking in your body. Like you're only going to get out of what you put into it. So kind of the same concept. So yeah, keeping yourself around positive people that feed with positivity, and not necessarily, you don't need to feed me with the ego stuff and tell me how good I'm. No, man, you look great, man. Keep it going. I appreciate it. I don't really need that. Just let's work out together. Let's do it.
Accountability.
Yeah. Show me that you're accountable. I just had somebody recently hit me up. They were like, "Hey man, what time do you go to the gym? What gym you go to?" And I already knew what they were getting at, right? And I was like, "Oh, I go this time." I was like, "Oh, I want to come and work out with you." And my response was, "Yeah, we can work out here and once here and there, but I'm not going to stop what I'm doing to work out with you. Show me you go and work out, and then let's come together for a workout session and then smash it." But I basically said my time is very valuable. And I don't say that in a sense that I'm going to charge you to work out with me, because that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I don't want my workout to lack because you want to get into it. And then now I have to stop. And you're basically, what you're asking me is to train me.
Yeah, no.
That's not what I want.
No.
Work out. Let's work out.
Let's train together.
We'll train together.
Let's push each other, but I don't want to.
Yeah, but I don't want to sit there and try and because it's going to take away from me, and I only have a certain amount of time. My days are busy, so, and I'm not there yet. I'm not certified, so this is not my career. This is what I'm doing outside for my own personal health. But when I get there, I'll see you at this time. Here's my rate. You know what I mean? Because at that point, that's what it is. Right. We have to be honest, that's what it'll become. And I don't want to be like that with people, but I don't see you working out, Right. So I get it. And I get it from people, man, you inspire me. Oh, are you working out? Oh, no, I want to though. Well, you got to do it, man. It starts with you. It starts with making the decision and then fulfilling your own manifestation. Like, you have to do it, man. You have to do it. You can't say, "Oh, the bed's too comfortable this morning. I don't want to get up." The alarm goes off. There's zero thought. You jump up,
you get up.
Put the alarm, put the phone or whatever, because we used to have alarms. Right now, it's a phone. Put your phone away from it to where it's going off. You have to get up. And when you get up, throw your blanket back over. You're up. You got up. I don't just get up to turn my alarm off. I get up and I start my day.
Yep.
So
that's what I do.
Yeah.
I put the phone on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Get up, turn it off, grab my glasses, downstairs.
There it is. No hesitation.
No hesitation.
It's actually, I can't wait to get into the gym. Let's go. New day. Let's go. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at now. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I've been hashtagging obsessed because I'm obsessed about this. It's like, I'm obsessed about seeing the gains that I'm getting. And like, again, like right back to it. So many people are like, "Man, you look really good. I appreciate it." But I enjoy my own seeing myself. That's where I'm feeding myself, is looking at what I'm doing and the changes that my body's. I'll be 49 this year, man. Damn. 49 years old, and I'm absolutely in the best shape of my life. I just weighed in this morning, 207. 207, I'm probably right around 12% body fat, which is not the best. But at 13, you're seeing abs, and I'm there. I'm seeing abs. Yeah. So
where do you check your body fat percent?
I might do it there at their scale at the EOS. Okay. I want to go do the what do they call it? The DEXA scan. DEXA scan. I want to do that.
Because last time I checked, I think it was like 17 or 18%.
Yeah. They say that 13, it's like right around 13 is where you start seeing it, your abs. And last time I did it, they put me right at 13, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I can see it." So that it makes a sense. So
got it.
You can kind of gauge yourself there.
Right. I think I'm probably still around that 17% body fat, but that's why I started doing a little bit more cardio.
Got it.
Trying to
peptides we were talking about earlier, man. Some of those peptides are great for like the tesamorelin, great for the visceral fat. Like, it just helps to reduce that visceral fat, which in a sense is your midsection.
That's my problem, man. Yeah.
I just recorded this morning. I was doing back, and I've been seeing Abraham there at the EOS, and he'll do like take his shirt off, and I'm like, "How you getting away with that?" He's like, "Do in the morning." I was like, "I'm gonna try it." So I did this morning, and it's like, I see now, I was like, "Man, my love handles are gone." And that was like my kryptonite, or I don't even know if that's the right word to use, but it was like my Achilles right there. No matter how much I was doing, they were still there. Yeah. They were there. And now I'm starting to see them. I mean, you still feel a little bit, but and we're our own worst critic for the most part when you see yourself, and it's your body shaming yourself. And now I'm like, shirt off. Let's go.
Dude, it's going to be like, now, man, it's going to be nice because it's going to be it's going to be warm enough to when you work out outside, you can have the shirt on.
Yeah, I was going to ask them at the front desk, if you're in the yard, if you're out in the back, is it part of the policy that you have to have the shirt on? Or
That's a good question. I don't think so.
Yeah, because I know they have a shirt policy.
Yeah,
like you have to be clothed,
right.
So
usually, I know the one in Cadence, there was a guy that would work out without his shirt on.
Out in the back.
But this was like at 3:30 in the morning, so
Got
nobody really.
Yeah, I do want to do it though this year. I don't really go out there too much, but I do want to try it. I want to make it kind of that uncomfortable feeling where it's hot outside and still working. Yeah. But I want to be able to, pull the shirt off and like work and feel that difference and break the sweat and, get some of that content in. I'm sure there's some people that want to see that too.
Yeah. And I worked out outside last week. I did some deadlifts and walking lunges outside. It's like, man, I feel so good. Just have that.
Yeah.
That outside fresh air, man.
Yeah.
That vitamin D.
Yeah.
That felt really good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. I kind of want to talk about, go back to excuses a little bit.
Let's do it.
What's an excuse that you used to have, like that you constantly had before that you just won't tolerate anymore personally?
Laziness.
Yeah.
Laziness. I was one that, my mind would say, I want to do this. And then, the couch was just too comfortable. The excuse in the beginning, when I first started this journey back in 23, sorry. I had to go in the morning. I could not go after work because I would find an excuse not to go. If I went home, it was a wrap. I walked through the front door, it was a wrap. Now, because it's so ingrained in me, I can go home, quick little bite to eat or something, or change, and I'm grabbing my backpack and I'm out the door because I've created this lifestyle for myself now. So that excuse is gone. Like that I have to work out in the morning. I don't have to. I work out daily, and I take my rest days. I probably should take a little bit more here and there, but so that excuse is gone. But yeah, laziness was the excuse before.
Yeah.
So, and being tired, there was a while where my levels were super low, and just, we talked about it. When the levels are low, and it's just like, I got no motivation. Like I want to do it, but I'm tired. I just want to go to sleep. Right. I just want to relax. And I was napping all the time, or I would sit there, and next thing I know, I'm out, and it's like wake up an hour later, and then you take an hour nap, and you're just like, how long does it take you to wake up? So I think that, a little power nap here and there, not too bad. I feel like I haven't taken one in a while, which is good, but every once in a while it's good to take one.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. There's something about taking naps with my cats on me.
There you go. They just come and chill with you and lay. They're like, oh, it's Dad's home.
Dude, you were talking about content? Like my content, the most views I ever got was when I just record my cats. It's so dumb. I'm like, really? This?
Isn't it crazy?
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You're like, this is not even, I just threw this in there.
They're just laying down.
Yeah.
They're just laying down on the couch. Like, I'm like, hell, they took my spot. And then like, oh my God, those beautiful kitties.
Beautiful kitties. Yeah.
Like, they're not doing anything.
Yeah. Hey, it's my content.
Yeah. But awesome. Yeah, I'm like, well, fuck, maybe I just need to post more cat stuff.
I got a buddy of mine that I play disc golf with. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's like a plant guy. He likes plants. And so he does, his TikTok is plants and succulents and stuff like that. And what he told me, like, I'll go to his thing, and then you'll scroll, and then all of a sudden there'll be a random video about animals. And I was like, scroll, a random video about animals. And I was like, I got a question for you. I go, I see, you do your plants, and where you get you'll see a plant on the side of the road or something like that, and you'll bring it back or something, or somebody will give you a plant that's basically dying. It's on its last, and you give it some love and bring it back, and you show this vibrant plant again. And then all of a sudden you scroll and you see a couple monkeys or a dog or something like that. He's like, it's cross contenting. He was like, so what I do is he was like, every 100 new followers he gets, he puts in some random video. And he was like, and then I hashtag that. He was like, and what that does is that brings other people that wouldn't normally watch my stuff. They'll see that and they'll bring it. He was like, and then they start seeing and they're like, oh, that's pretty cool too. And all of a sudden he gets more. I'm like, dude, that's kind of smart, man.
Okay.
That's kind of smart. I can't find myself to do it.
Right.
But it's kind of smart.
I mean, well, it's easier for me because I can just put the cats up.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I was actually thinking, I was like, maybe I should just start putting more cat
shit. You know? Yeah, might as well. I mean,
it's easy. They're there.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
They're easy.
And the personalities, you know, they're great.
Oh, dude. You know what's funny? I looked up because I kind of looked at them. I was like, which one's the dominant cat? And I think I knew, but I wanted to confirm. Apparently, it's the cat that eats first is the dominant.
Okay.
So I tested it. I thought it was because she was just a fat cat.
Okay.
Like she would just go run straight to the food. So I tested it. I opened the can of food and I give it to Seven, the white one.
Yeah.
And she would not eat.
Really?
She would not eat until Callie started eating first.
Wow.
And then once Callie started eating, she was like, okay, no,
I'm good.
I'm good. Let's
wow.
go. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that's
crazy?
That was a trip.
That's crazy too, because I mean, obviously they communicate, right? They're not speaking, but they're communicating. So there's one that says, hey,
no, I eat first.
I eat first.
If not, there's gonna be problems.
Yeah.
It's basically what happened.
Hey, I'm bigger too.
She's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
She's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, which means nothing really,
No.
Even in life. Don't underestimate people. And I don't.
No.
Don't underestimate
because actually I think if they actually got in a fight, I think the white one would win.
Really?
Oh yeah, she's scrappy.
There it is.
Yeah, because she used to get beat up by when my ex's cat was here. The Maine Coon used to beat the shit out of her.
Really?
Yeah. So she can hold her own.
Maine Coons are.
Yeah, he was 18 pounds. Dude.
Wow.
He was fucking massive.
Wow.
He didn't like me.
Cat.
What's that?
Good sized cat.
Oh yeah. He didn't like it because I was the only one that could like pick him up in the house.
Oh really?
Yeah, if he was doing something.
Yeah.
Or like when he would like dry hump one of the other cats. Because he would. I should have.
That's showing dominance right there.
Oh yeah. So he would get on Callie and he'd just start dry humping her.
Really?
And be like, bro, you're fucking fixed.
Yeah. You ain't got nothing. What are you doing?
He's just like, oh, this is my bitch. So like, I would grab him and he would. I was like, bro, you need to chill out. You're not doing anything.
Yeah. That's awesome.
So he would dry hump Callie and he would beat the shit out of Seven.
On a daily basis, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It was so much fun though, man, with that one. He's a little asshole, but he didn't like me because I would be the one that would be like, stop it. I'm like, well,
yeah,
I'm getting manhandled.
Yeah. Back to that excuse thing. I think we can all learn from that, even in our daily lives, normal daily lives. We all present ourselves with an excuse, why we don't want to do something, or maybe we get invited, from a friend. Hey, you want to go grab some lunch? You can simply say, yeah, you got to eat, right? No, I got something I got to do. Well, could you have still made a half hour or an hour to go? That's a friend of yours that maybe wants to have a conversation with you or just chit chat and see how things are going. So I think eliminating excuses was a really, really good message that day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's hard though, man, because I catch myself after the fact. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I should have done this. That's an excuse I just made.
Yeah. But it's great because it brought light to ourselves of with that message that day. So now you recognize it. And then just little by little, you'll start to kind of program yourself to eliminate those. Obviously, you can't do it like that.
No,
we're human.
It's a really slow transition.
It's a slow transition, but a fruitful one. I think if you can get to that point where you can eliminate those, think about how much better things can be.
Right. Have you ever seen, do you have anybody in your circle or had anybody in the circle that almost self-destruct because of excuses, or they just didn't hit their full potential?
I would say maybe some old circles.
Yeah.
Some of the new circle and the ones that I've talked about in recent podcasts. Those. Yeah. So I think just the circle that I've surrounded myself now is just great. Everybody's so positive. And again, all different walks of life. Different careers, and we all motivate and support each other, which is great. You want to surround yourself by those types of people.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, I think I talked about this with Marquise. last time of being pretty picky around with the people around me too.
Yeah.
You know, that I feel like it always goes back to that, man. Like the accountability aspect, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So
sometimes you got to take that self-reflection too, like sit back and be like, am I inviting this? Like, am I inviting this type of behavior by certain people? And,
or yeah, am I bringing the problem?
Yeah. Sometimes you got to like look in the mirror, you know, like,
oh,
damn.
fuck. That's
and sometimes you realize that could be the case.
Yeah.
You know,
I know in the past I've been I used to be pretty negative.
I've been there.
Like really fucking negative. Yeah. Looking back, I was like, Jesus, dude, how did my friends tolerate that?
Yeah, exactly. Why did they want to hang out with me?
Yeah, I wouldn't have think about it now. I would not have wanted to hang out with that version of me.
Yeah.
Just negative energy constantly. And
then when it comes to you, you almost want to be like, get a hold of those friends. Be like, man, I'm sorry. Thank you for sticking around. You know, if they're a valid friend, they're a good friend, man. Thank you for sticking around during that time when I was just like, negative, you know? Yeah, exactly. And I appreciate you, you know, not giving up on me, you know, type stuff as friends, you know, friendships and stuff like that. And friendships are, you know, necessary. You got to have people in your circle.
Absolutely.
You got to have people you can turn to and just talk to and ask questions, or even be like, yo, was I wrong? Am I wrong in this? And allow them to say, yeah,
you fucked up.
You fucked up. You were wrong. Man.
Yeah.
Next time, just tell me right away. Don't let me know before I make an ass out of myself even more.
Hey,
you know?
Hey, what are you doing, asshole?
Asshole. But yeah, I think, surrounding yourself by a good circle is such a key. So, and I think that's where the gym culture, man.
I was about to say
the gym culture. We see the people, and you get that, you know, sometimes you got a little bit of chit chat, and I don't mind a little bit of chit chat, especially as people you don't see very often. And even me going back, you know, where you been? You fall off? Nah, just the work schedule changed, but I still been grinding.
Right.
You know, and they're like, good to see you. Yeah, it's awesome. Good to see you too.
Shit, if you go to Cadence, you might see a couple of guys from.
I want to see Tony. You said Tony's there, right?
He's there.
Yeah.
I saw him.
His sister been going with them, or no, just him?
I've only seen him.
Yeah,
by himself.
Yeah, I think he was just pushing her too hard. I think he was.
Yeah,
he was.
I could see that.
Yeah, he was on it, man. That little kid's got some heart.
He does. And I see there's some other dudes that go around and
he was big too. Have you ever talked to him?
Mm-mm.
He told me he was like a big kid. You can't tell. Like, you look at him, you're like, you're a string bean.
Yeah, he's skinny.
But
if anything now he needs to, you know,
bulk. He needs to put some up.
Bit.
Yeah. But it probably has that. I mean, you said you were.
I have the same problem, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think maybe in his mind, he thinks like, oh, if I do that, I'm going to get big again.
Oh, I every once in a while I have that mindset still, where I'm like, I'll look at the scale, I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm fat. And then I'm like,
I hate to pull out my phone, but I got to show you this one. This one was pointed out to me the other day. They were like, look at this. This is not you anymore. I'll show the camera right now. Look at the gut, bro. Look at my.
What the fuck? That's you?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Wild.
That does not look like you.
Crazy.
At all.
And I was smiling. I was happy.
Yeah.
But I wasn't healthy, man. I know you guys probably can't see it, but I was round. The shirt was it wasn't tight in the sleeves, it was tight in the belly. I like it in the sleeves.
I wish I would have my wallet with me. I could show you my college ID, man. Like,
big difference.
Oh god.
Really?
Well, when I initially lost my weight in undergrad, they wouldn't sell me beer.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't look like my ID.
What?
Yeah.
You're like, that's me.
Yeah, I was like, no, that's me. She's like, that's not you. And I was just like, well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for the compliment.
And I don't want to say that as a compliment, but I've lost a shit ton of weight.
Yeah.
And they're like, no. So then I walked out because I was at a tailgate, the university tailgate, and there was a grocery store like across the street.
Mm-hmm.
I went to go walk to get the beer. I came back to the tailgate and they're like, hey, where's the beer? I was like, they wouldn't sell it to me.
They're
like,
what?
And they're like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, yeah, dude. Apparently I've lost too much weight. And then my buddy Moses was just like, fuck yeah, man. Well, let me go get some. And
That's awesome.
He's like, that's fucking awesome, but we still need beer.
We need beer. Let's go get it.
Yeah, man. That was fucking cool.
That's
that
awesome.
was when I initially lost weight, but I didn't lose it the right way. I was just running. Like I was just doing cardio. I didn't really change my diet. I was just running. I wasn't strong.
Yeah.
You know?
You're stripping way too much off your skeletal process, during that process. And I see people, you can tell too, runners, you look at them, you're like, you're a runner, you're skinny, you're thin, but you don't have any definition. Like, and it's really not, I hate to say it, but running.
Yeah. I'd rather do the treadmill instead of running all day.
Yeah.
I used to run a lot, man.
It's better on the body. Just that, this treadmill's the way to go. Hit it on the incline, 12 to 15, depending on, what you like. I like it at right around the 12 and a half. I'll get to a 15. I feel like I'm just like leaning way forward too much.
Right. I mean, at that point, just get on the fucking Stairmaster.
Get on the Stairmaster. And we talked about pre-recording. That scares me now. I need to do it. I do need to do it. And maybe that's what I need to just get down to below 10%.
Is that your goal?
I would love to. I'd love to get down to that, 7, 8, 9% and just see
what you can do.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You were telling me earlier, so you got some stuff for a podcast?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Little by little, just, we've talked about it, and you're part of it too, that you were like, dude, you should do it, and then some of the reviews of friends that I, when I post about this, and a couple of friends like, dude, you have, like, people want to listen to you. People are going to want to hear you,
bro.
And so I was like, one day I was like, so I, mic and a kind of a mixing board and whatnot, and I'm little by little. And I've actually learned, I got a couple little things in the works. I used to be one would talk about what I want to do, what I'm going to do.
Right.
And then sometimes I just wouldn't do it, and then excuses. I've gotten to the point now where I'm keeping those remarks of what I want to do to myself, and then I'm doing them. I'm starting the processes of some of these things. That way, when the time has come to reveal it, it's already the groundwork for myself has already been done. And now I've gone so far. Now I've got to do it. So,
right. Well, that's what I used to when I started the podcast. I started saying that I was going to do one before I did it. And then I was just like, I don't want to be one of those fucking people that say I'm going to do something and not do it. Even if it fails, I was just like, I already said I'm going to do something, so I have to do it.
Yeah. Accountability.
I have to.
Yeah.
And now I have somebody, he texted me last week. He texted me like, hey man, where's the podcast?
Really?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, shit. I couldn't last week because what happened? I was working.
Okay. Was it the weekend before your mom was in town?
The weekend before my mom was in town. Last week I was working on some stuff for the clinic, and then he texted me. I was just like, oh, yeah, dude, this is the longest I've gone without doing one. It's been 3 weeks.
And it's super cool when somebody calls you out. They're like, hey, where is it, man? I'm waiting for it.
And I was just like, fuck. Okay.
But life happens.
Yeah.
You work.
Yeah.
You got to pay the bills.
But no, I just got to be more. It's just all about consistency, man. Yeah. I mean, I don't plan on stopping. There might be longer breaks than I'd like to have.
You come back to it though?
But yeah, I'm coming back to it. Yeah. Absolutely. It's relaxing too,
Yeah.
Just
and then I'm sure it's got to be a cool little thing going through and editing this thing, kind of editing and getting it ready. So you're seeing, you're rewatching it and you're clipping and you're cutting and stuff like that. And then you get to a point where you're like, it's ready.
Well, I've gotten more efficient with it.
100%. 100%.
Now, like before, I would take all day, like on a Sunday, but now I'll take an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
so another thing I'll do is I'll watch. I used to hate rewatching it, dude.
Really? Because of you're hearing yourself, seeing yourself.
Is that
what it is?
Hearing myself, I'll be like, I sound like such a dumbass. Yeah. Now I'm kind of getting used to it. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, let's go through the editing. That's why I would actually postpone. Like I would do editing. I was procrastinating on doing it because I didn't want to hear myself or listen to myself. Now I don't care. Yeah. Now I can just kind of look through it and then, okay, this will be a good clip. oh, this will be a quick clip, and then I'll be like, I need to shut the fuck up there. You know.
Well, you're in a sense you're helping yourself by rewatching it. You're seeing the little things. So every episode, every edit session, I'm sure you're making yourself better.
Yeah, I think of it as like if you were playing football and you're watching video.
Exactly. Game film. This is you're watching your game film.
Right.
You know? And
that's what I do with I think we talked about this before. We're doing it at the gym too. You record yourself and you're watching yourself do something, and you look at I should have gone a little bit more depth on that. I could have pulled a little bit of lats on that.
Yep.
Same thing.
And then you remember it for next time.
Yeah.
You remember it for next time.
Yep.
So even the editing, like I would before when I would do it, I would just go film all my stuff. Then I'd go home in the morning while I was kind of getting ready, and I'd sit there on the couch and I'd go video by video by video and just kind of clip it and edit it, clip it and edit it. And then I'd go through the posting process. So now I record a video. So now what do you have? You have a slight rest right in between sets. Boom. I trim it right there. So right after I'm done recording it in between sets, I'm going on that clip that I just did. And I'm
right. So you can be a little bit more efficient.
It's making it, just like you said, it would take you all day. Now you're at an hour. Same thing for me. I get it down to where it's just a lot quicker, more efficient for myself. Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
And so fucking around.
Because you're resting. Might as well use that rest time to do something.
Right.
You know?
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I haven't been recording lately for some reason.
No.
I don't know. Sometimes I just I think it's also what we talked about earlier. I just kind of gotten a funk.
Yeah. Like, it happens.
You know.
It happens.
But
then when you stop, I guess the idea is, am I going to miss it? You know, do I miss this? And I did for a little while. Like I stopped recording too. I felt like I was just putting stuff out, and then I felt like, I guess in a sense, like I wasn't getting views, and I got to take that out of my mind. Like, who cares?
Right?
Who cares? Sometimes what I think will be a great one, I'll get like 170. Like, damn, that's stupid.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
And then there'll be one be like, oh, this is all right. And then I'll have like 500, 600. I'm like, I don't get it. So stop trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Just post.
Just post it.
Just consistency is
all
all
it out there.
Consistency.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I think, yeah, when I told you, what we talked about earlier, I guess I probably can't talk about here, but yeah, I've been frustrated with a few things.
Yeah.
But to be honest, man, church really has helped me like stay level grounded.
Good. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I do catch myself praying like in between patient care.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, oh, please, let me do your work.
Yeah.
You know,
give me the patience. Give me the understandings.
Let my hands heal.
Yeah.
You know, I catch myself doing that.
Which is great. That's just that's your personal relationship with God.
Yeah, it's been,
you know, being able to talk to him. It's great. You know, talk to him like he's your friend. In your own time. You're in your car. You're driving. I'll do it all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm at the gym too. You know, that's my time where I do that also.
Yeah. And
it's man. I didn't realize how much of a calming presence.
Oh man,
it is.
I like to do it too while we're at service and praise and worship's going on. You know, get into the first song, and then right after that, I'm just feeling like really good. I'm feeling, you know, the things are happening. I'll sit there and, you know, while the next song's going on, I'm just me and him we're going at it. We're talking. I'm asking him for the guidance and protect my family, protect my loved ones. If I have any of them that are going through anything, like my sister's been going through some custody stuff, I'm just asking him to just soften the hearts of the judges and the people that kind of deal with the family services, and just let them make the best decision of what's best for my nephew. Right. And I know what it is, but you can't force people, you know, and I know it's with my sister. And most people say, oh, well, you know, 99% of the time they'll side with the mom, you know. It doesn't always happen. Right. It doesn't always happen. But yeah, so I pray a lot. I could pray more. We can always pray more, you know. So But yeah, having that personal relationship is good.
Yeah.
And then filling your tank on the weekend, setting your, whether it be Sunday morning or Saturday evening, filling your tank with walking through the doors at church, and when you leave, just feeling super good.
Dude, the musicians there are freaking solid.
And some of their voices are just, I wish, and I'm not a musical person at all, like tuning and tone and stuff like that. Sometimes I feel like the instruments are kind of a little bit too high for the voices. Like it kind of drowns it a little bit. I wish they would kind of, and maybe I'm completely wrong. I want to hear them voices a little bit more and have that musicianal, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to be able to completely, but sometimes it feels like they're competing, like it's a competition. And I don't mean it like, drummers competing to take over the voice, but it's just like, bring that down a little bit. And I want to hear, like you talked about that girl that was singing.
Holy
oh my
shit,
God.
that little tiny one.
Yeah, her and then the bigger black girl. And her pipes were amazing. Yeah. And then that little one, you're like, that's coming out of you.
Yeah. I feel
she can't be no more than like 97 pounds.
I felt like I was at a fucking concert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, whoa, these kids are fire.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. And I like the way that they switch them around too. You're like, each week you're getting, and then you see the cycle come back around. But they have some talent, man. There's some talent there of some vocal people that know how to sing.
Yeah, because I've never been like a rah kind of guy with church.
Yeah.
Like, or even really, even when I was in football, I wasn't like the rah.
Okay.
Let's go. I was a little bit more reserved.
Okay.
And so that kind of gets me up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because that's just my personality. I'm usually a little bit more reserved.
Yeah.
With that. That's why
I'm on the opposite side. Yeah, I'm the one that's usually like right there. I'm the energy, I remember in football, high school football all the way through, like I wanted to be right there breaking through the banner, when the pitcher came out, the next week, like you seeing me run through, I've never shied away from the spotlight. So I wish I was more talented in certain things to where that spotlight could have continued a little bit, but
you brought the energy to the team, man.
Yeah.
That wasn't me. I was a little bit more chill. I was like, what do you want me to do, coach?
Yeah.
All right.
Point me in the direction. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it. I remember when I was in high school, there was a coach, Coach Ulibe. This was a game to make the playoffs, and our offense was not very good. I'll just say that. And the defense was carrying, man. Like, we were playing this really good team, and the family and the fans of the high school got upset because they thought the defensive coordinator was yelling at the players.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, why is he yelling at them? They're doing so good. But my mom told me, I was like, what are you talking about? And she's like, nobody, he wasn't upset. And I was like, no, he was fired the fuck up.
Fired up.
He's just like, the score was 3-0 going into the second quarter. His defense was like, we were stopping him.
Yeah.
Like, he was excited.
Yeah.
Like, but that's how he shows his emotions. Like, his eyes turn red.
Salivating and everything.
He's fucking loving it. Like, I was just like, are you kidding me? I've never seen him so happy.
Yeah. They all think he's negative.
Yeah, no, I was like, he was loving it.
Yeah.
The defense was performing his plan to a T that first half, and he was just keeping up, trying to keep our energy up.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, we thought he was like mad and yelling at you guys. I was like, I mean, he was yelling, but he wasn't yelling at us.
Yeah.
He was
firing us up.
Firing us the fuck up.
What's funny is I could picture it was our defensive lineman coach. Exactly what you were saying right now. I'm like, picturing him. He was just and like almost
like,
salivating,
like,
but he was
turning-
pumped up about his guys and everything they practiced all week was like, this is it, and they're performing.
Yes, yeah, man.
But I could see, you know, the perception of somebody that's not there while that stuff is happening, and they're just on the outside and they're just watching that moment, and you could see like why somebody would think that.
Yeah, I was like, really? Did really everybody think he was yelling? I was like, the defense was killing it. Why would he be mad? If he's gonna be yelling at it, but he's gonna be yelling at the offense.
Yeah.
But he was yelling at the defense.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It got problematic at the first, and it actually became a problem at halftime every once in a while because the defense would come in and be like, "You guys fucking suck."
Really?
I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
But
you missed those high school sports, man.
Yeah.
I was really big into high school sports, and it was crazy because I kind of still grew up in an area in a time where there was still that segregation in groups that would hang out around the campus.
Oh yeah.
But then when you went in the locker room and you put on your practice uniform, you threw your pads on, your helmet on, you were all one out there.
Yep.
You were all like, it was a team, you know?
I remember one time it was a Friday, and on Fridays, all the football team, we'd wear the same shirt.
Yeah.
And I remember I was walking, it was like, I think it was after lunch. I was walking and I see like a huddle come up, like, oh, there's a fight. And I didn't really care. I was like, whatever, man. But then I look and I see somebody with one of our black shirts, and I was just like, oh, fuck.
What's going on?
So then all of a sudden I just see a bunch of like players just like fucking storm. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go too.
Yeah. And what was it?
It was actually one of my buddies was fighting. It was like,
it was a fight.
It was a fight. It was something with a girl. But I was like,
isn't that how most of them started back then?
Yeah. That's all right. But I was like, I looked and I was like, bro, this guy never gets in fights. That's wild. That's what I was like, shit. And you see the whole football team just like storm in. I was like, it'll be a goddamn war right now.
Yeah. Here's all my brothers. Let's go.
Yeah, they all just fly in. They don't even know. Like, I didn't even know who it was initially. I just saw the shirt and we're like, fuck.
Yeah. I actually had one. It was one of my teammates, and I think he was, and it takes two, but he was talking to my girl and stuff like that, and I wasn't very happy with it. And we had our instance and our dealings, but I was able to put it away while we were out there. Not that I liked him, but we were teammates. And I would tell him, I don't like you out there, but while we're in here, we're teammates. But don't get it twisted. I don't like you out there because of what you're doing, because of what you're doing. But yeah,
man, that's hard. That's pretty mature at that age already.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if that would have happened, at least me or.
And then again, it takes two, though. It was her, too. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That still makes it. That's tough, dude. Being with that person, like, on the field.
Yeah.
Like, I want to kill this motherfucker. Yeah. But, man, dude, anything else you want to touch on today?
Yeah, I love you. You're always asking me, man, let's do another podcast. And I love it, man. I love it. And it worked out good because I told you last time, I was like, I want to make sure I schedule one on the weekend where I get my hair cut. So I got cleaned up. Yesterday was my scheduled day. So it worked out perfect.
Hell yeah.
But always coming over here, always, I think all our energy and our conversation is always good. And like I told you before, when you went to church, I was glad you accepted that offer. And I feel like I consider you a friend for sure now.
Oh yeah, man, for sure.
So.
I'll be back. I'll try to make it tonight. We'll see.
Yeah. And then tomorrow, man, I'm down. Let's get a leg lift.
Yeah, dude. Let's get a lift. You said you wanted to do spring cleaning. Do you want to do, I guess, before early morning?
Before. Yeah, you down with that tomorrow morning?
Yeah. I'll be good. I'm good to wake up early.
Cool.
I guess the day started.
Yeah. And you're not losing anything. You can make the best of all of it.
That's what I'm saying.
You're done with your lift and it's like, it's not even breakfast time, or it's breakfast time. Like, I'm done.
Breakfast time.
I got that done. I'm refueled, and then now what? The rest of the day look?
Yeah. Like? Then just probably meal prep.
There it is.
Just chill out.
Yeah.
Get ready for a very long week, but we'll be okay.
Yeah. I know for me, we just did layout in the second building. So probably by Tuesday, I'll have guys in the second building start working. So I'll be putting on probably like 6 to 8 guys just this week. Those give me a little bit of anxiety, especially, I'm getting guys I don't even know. The industry right now is, it's booming. Things are happening in construction for Vegas. The next 3 years look really, really good.
Yeah.
With that being said, it's great for, the outlook of, there's work in front of us. The scary part is you have to fill the job with bodies. And sometimes you're getting bodies that are not up to the standard you want. But there's only so many bodies to go around. There's only so many people at the hall, looking for a job.
Yeah. I actually just had this conversation with one of my techs yesterday. She's the one that I said that after like a few days, I'm like, she's got it.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, because she got into chiropractor school. And I said, once you get into school and you start your career, what's going to be hard for you? This is your standard. When you hire people, and you have to coach them, they're not going to be at your standard.
No.
And you're going to get really frustrated with people, but you have to understand that you, and even I'm going to include myself, like we're a little different, and you can't expect it from everybody.
Yeah. You
can coach them up though.
Yeah.
But initially you're going to get like, I can tell that that's going to be your problem.
Yeah.
And she just looked at me and she's like, I already have that problem.
That's good, man. It's true though. It's so true, man. It really is. And you have to realize that, like, you probably brought it to her attention, but you have to realize that, and you have to allow things to, I'm going to accept things, but you have to accept things and then elevate, bring those people up with certain things that you do.
Because there were some techs that I hired. So there was a transition of workers coming through. Like some people were leaving, and then some people were starting new.
Yeah.
And the new ones were taking a little bit more time picking things up.
Yeah.
And the people that were coaching were like, they wanted me to fire them on week 2, and I'm like, y'all need to chill the fuck out. I said, first of all, they're kids. You need to give them a chance.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're not trying.
Yeah.
They're a little slow. We just got to coach them up. Right now we have the staff to do it. Like, you need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah.
But after a month or 2, they picked it up, and I kind of was like, I told you.
Sometimes it just literally takes the light switch to go on, because I've done things in my life where, like, man, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. And then all of a sudden one day it's like,
boom, got it. Yep.
There it is.
Yep.
I just needed that one little explanation, or that one little thing. And it's like,
right.
What the hell? How did I not see that or do that or understand that before? And then when you do, that feeling of, I got it.
Right.
I got it. So,
right. Yeah. So yeah, luckily the last one I got, she, like I said, 3 days she was in. What sucks though, because I'm gonna have another transition of people leaving. Like, fuck, dude. Yeah, higher.
That's always tough, because you get that good feeling of, the crew that you built, or whatever the case is.
And then another change. I'm like, God.
But what makes a good leader is people that can make it through those things.
Oh yeah, man. After last year, I'm not even worried about it anymore.
Yeah. Once it's happened so many times, and you rebound, and you bring these people up to your standard of what you want,
Right.
Unfortunately, the generational thing is where it's at. The newer generation wasn't necessarily brought the same way that we were brought up,
Right.
But it doesn't mean they don't have it. Doesn't mean they don't have the ability to do it.
You just got to coach them up, man.
You got to coach them up. It's all about coaching. It's all about leading. I've never been one that likes to be called boss. I don't like boss. I'm not a boss. I'm a leader. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I might tell you, hey, this is what I need done, and I'll stand back and watch, or you might not see me. If I got to put my bags on and show you,
yeah,
and then you better really watch what I'm doing, because that's the last step before you're not cutting it. You know what I mean? So, because I'll do that. I'll as a leader on the job, I'm not wearing my tools, because I'm moving around. I'm dealing with you know, the GC, I'm dealing with other trades. But if I have to take the time to pull my bags out, because they're always with me, and put them on and show you, I'm doing that because you need a little bit of guidance, and what I've been telling you or what other people are, you know, should be watching, they're not getting it. So if one of my guys sees that, you better know, you get this is basically your last chance. And then at that point, you might not have it, because not all the guys have it. So,
right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So.
All right, man.
Another good one, man. Another good one. I always love it. Next one, definitely. I'm gonna pick a show. I'm working on a coach. Put my pride aside and gonna ask for some help.
Ego's the enemy, man.
Ego's the enemy. Eliminate the excuses.
No more excuses. Yep.
No more excuses, and just keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. So,
right. Yeah, I'll try to be a little bit more consistent with this too.
Yeah.
So that's the hard part.
Yeah.
Just scheduling and consistency. But
yeah.
I'm gonna be on it. I ain't stopping.
There it is. Can't stop, man. No quit. No quit. So, but yeah, I'm working on a couple things. I'm not going to talk about them, but I'm getting to fruition, and then maybe next time I'll present some stuff.
We'll talk it. Yeah.
I did change my handle from the Sammy Sosa to the Built Daily. So on TikTok and on Instagram, Built Daily.
That's right. You did change it.
Yeah.
I know.
It was just something I was just like, I was kind of hating on the I had been wanting to change it for a long time.
Built Daily is good though. I like it.
I love it, man. ChatGPT helped me out. I went through, and it wasn't like I asked and it gave me that, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, I literally went back and forth, and dude, I settled in on that, man.
It took me a long time to pick the name for my podcast. It took me forever.
Yeah.
And then
it's something important.
Yeah. And then I just started listening to a song that I like from one of my favorite artists. And I was just like, oh, that's it.
There it is there. It's crazy when it comes to you like that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Yeah.
Yep. And you say it a couple times.
Top down. I'm like, top down, money up. I stay on my grind. I'm like,
yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Exactly. So again, Vic, I appreciate you. Thank you for having me on. And
anytime, man.
Let's smash some legs tomorrow, man. Let's push each other. I'm gonna walk out of there sore.
That's all right. I need it, dude. These quads need to get bigger.
I know. I'm trying to build this size. Like, mine are strong here across the middle. I want to build this side. And then I was telling my lady the other day, I said, I look at the inside, I don't even look like I work out.
That's hard, man. It's hard.
You got to do those. What do they say? The bad mamas. The nope.
The adductors.
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a while either.
Yeah.
I hit that. But all right, brother.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Peace, guys.
All right. See you guys soon.